Oh, I agree. But so are apples. Yet, if you eat 7 apples and then drink a glass of gasoline, would the apples protect you? They are bigger than the dates and might absorb some of the poison, but it sounds like it's only Ajwa dates that will do that and protect you all day from both magic and poison. Dates have much more benefits than apples, but the apples are definitely beneficiary. No one said to go and eat poison, yet you repeat the same thing again and again. If this is your strategy in debating with people to put words in their mouth, then allow me to say that this is very unintelligent and pathetic. No one mentioned something about men intentionally poisoning himself. Poison could mean any harmful food you might eat and can give you, say, a bad indigestion. They're dated according to your Hadith are from specific area. So, it's only if you accidentally poison yourself that the dates kick in and protect you? In other words, you can't tempt Allah and see if Muhammad's words are true. But shouldn't Muhammad say, quote, accidentally? But even if he did say, quote, they only work if it's accidental poison, what if you eat the dates, not testing Muhammad's words, but someone slips you poison mushrooms to see if they will work? Would you die then because someone was testing to see if Muhammad was right? Are you on drugs? It's either hard for you to understand, or you do it on purpose. Both are bad for you. Both are bad for continuing this debate. I told you before that it's not necessarily poison, as you put it. So why you keep repeating poison mushroom? It's probably meant for harmful food, harmful for your digestion. You act as if you don't know that many food are harmful to your bodies. This is a complete nonsense, the way you circulate endlessly. It's only because of magic. It's only because magic, I tell you, it's only because magic and poison are said to be the things that the dates are to protect you all day from. If it was, say, harmful foods, I'd be mentioning harmful foods, but maybe not. It doesn't grab my attention, being that, quote, poison and magic, unquote, is more dramatic. Actually, since it's mentioned from day to night, it is so obvious it meant harmful food that you'd eat during the day. Otherwise, it should have said more days or even months since poison can harm you for a long time and kill you. The same goes for magic. Supposedly, they said magic and supposedly this hadith ever exist or authentic. Right. It only protects you till morning. It only protects you till evening. Then you die, true? Whatever. Well, I'm not eating 7 Ajwa dates protects me all day from both magic and poison if Muhammad if Muhammad really didn't mean what he said. No, quote, whatever about it. I mean, I don't care how good for you a sugary dried fruit is. If it's not going to keep toadstools, cyanide, gasoline, or other poisons from making me sick or killing me after eating those dates, I'm not eating toadstools, cyanide, or any other kind of poison after eating these 7 kinds of dates. He doesn't respond. Are we still talking about that? I said my point. You either don't get it, don't want to get it, but playing dumb or wasting time. Pick one of those. Either way, I don't feel we should keep talking about trivial matter. Well, it doesn't sound trivial to me. You see, this is what I call ridiculous, to reason this way. He didn't say, go eat 7 dates, then try poison, and you'll be protected. Any normal person would not think this way. If the hadith is true, this might be interpreted that dates in the morning might create a shield to any garbage you eat through the day. In our time, we eat what is worse than poison, especially in the US. All processed food, hot dogs, McDonald's, and all preservatives on all foods. That's real poison and a slow killer. And what kind of magic are they to protect you from? Black magic or Chris Angel trickery stuff? And the hadith of the date has nothing wrong in it if you interpret it. I'm not saying it's fabricated, and I'm not saying it's authentic. If I interpret it the way you want me to interpret it, to achieve your goals, then I can tell you it seems fabricated, since magic is against Islam. However, this might be authentic, but the word magic has been wrongly translated, or magic here is meant something else, not magic as we know it. I explained this 5 minutes ago. I think what you're saying is that I think you're saying is that Muhammad was being metaphoric. In other words, Allah really didn't mean transform Jews into apes for fishing on the Sabbath. But I've heard that an impostor was transformed by Jesus to look like Jesus, to go on the cross while Jesus went up to heaven. That sounds like a magical event. Also, Muhammad has his, quote, night journey to Jerusalem, unquote. That sounds magical as well, and not metaphoric. Or is it? Second of all, what you mentioned are miracles, and prophets perform miracles. And this is far from magic. God can do anything, and can make whoever He wants fly, raise from dead. This is not magic. But when it comes to the dates, the miracle, not the magic, but the miracle ends and it's only metaphoric. But are you sure? I have a question for you. Are you lonely? You keep circulating in a nonsense topic about something I told you. And I'm not even sure it's authentic or not. Anyway, magic is against Islam. Nothing miraculous about some benefit of a fruit. Many fruits have benefits. It's a blessing from God. Poison is not meant to be as a poison, but harmful fruit. How many times shall I repeat this until you stop repeating the same nonsense? Shall I use a different language? Let's see. I know Arabic, French, German, Italian. Islam is against magic. So that is why you eat those amount of Ajwa dates. You eat them to fight against magic. By the way, you say you know Arabic? I hope that means you are fluent in it. I've come upon some scriptures in the Quran that really sound, well, in the three famous English versions of the Quran, Yusuf Ali, Pixel, Shakir, man, they sound so. Anyway, I'll present them to you if you are good at Arabic, and see if you can let me know what they really are saying. Yes, Islam is against magic. It intends, has nothing to do with Islam, but all to do with health matters. Muhammad Papa was a prophet, a great man, and also a mercy to the whole world. He gave some advice for health, and we are free to follow it or not. Muslims don't go eat dates like crazy, but it's recommended. Yes, I am fluent in Arabic dialect, not classic Arabic, but I can do my best to translate. But I'm not a scholar or a able person by any means. Well, I'll talk with someone fluent in Arabic over someone not fluent in it, and when I want to know what the Quran really says... by the way, I'm sure dates are good for you if you don't have diabetes. Still, though, the way Muhammad describes eating 7 of them, it sounds like they then magically protect you from both magic and poison. At least until the nighttime. Unless, of course, you think Muhammad was being flippant a few times when describing those kinds of dates.